Hey everyone, it's Gelosophy 23. I kind of just want to talk about what's going on right now in the world, which I don't watch the news anymore because it's terrible and it brings my vibe down, and that's the last thing I need. But I feel like we're about to shift into a new paradigm, which people are going to start realizing that our frequencies and our energies, the way we talk to ourselves, have everything to do with existence and what manifests into our lives. And I just want to say, be very careful how you talk to yourself. Don't claim anything that you don't want to be. Because if you say it, it's like you're putting a spell on yourself. You're literally telling the universe doesn't know if it's bad or good. They're just going to answer to what you're saying. So, because it's a frequency. So if you're in a vibration or a frequency that is like, okay, I'm this negative speaking, you're going to bring negative energy into your life because that's what you're manifesting by your own words. So protect yourself by talking positive to yourself, and the words that you speak should be positive. And even if you're speaking negative to somebody else, you're still manifesting energy onto yourself that's negative. So the best thing, I would say is to keep your thoughts positive and, do everything with kindness and love, basically, because I think that the world is going to find out very soon that frequencies are everything, are our literal soul, are our existence. Frequencies basically are the God in us. Our frequencies are. So that I believe our soul is a frequency. And I think that this is all going to come out soon, something along these lines. I'm not sure exactly how it's going to go down, but I kind of have an idea. I've been searching, and researching. Searching and researching is such a good word for me because I've always been very curious about existence, and I have studied into most religions, and I love philosophy, which is why I named my channel Gelosophy 23. And 23 because it's 2023. And I actually love that song 22 by Taylor Swift. And I was like, oh, I'm going to do Gelosophy 23 because I was listening to her song one day. But anyways, it's, even more than that. But besides that, I just wanted to kind of say that, be careful what you manifest onto yourself. If you say that you're sick, you're going to be sick. If you say you have a certain illness, or you're putting, because every illness has a frequency. And that's another thing that needs to come out. Cancer has a frequency that can be killed by sound therapy, by using other frequencies through sound or through, tuning your body into alignment is basically what I'm trying to say. So everything has to do with frequencies. Everything. And I think that maybe Tesla was trying to say that in certain ways, but of course nobody was going to listen because it's going to completely, tear down the structure of life as we know it. Because all of those things that we were told and those controlled things through, religions that are cults, basically, just to bring power to the ones in charge over the people. And literally, they were brainwashed. And instead of learning the truth, they created a story, and a lot of people fell into that. Most people did, and that's sad. And I'm not again. I believe that There is a God, of course, there is. There's something higher. If you want to call it God, if you want to call it source, if you want to call it frequency, whatever you want to call it, I believe it. So, but I just believe that the kings, you know, and the people in charge a long time ago wanted the power for themselves. They did not want people knowing the truth. So, and maybe they didn't know that. Well, someone had to have known the truth at some point, but I don't know. And I say that only because I am a student of the Rosicrucians, and they believe in God too. I mean, it's not a religion though. It's just like a way of life. It's kind of like the Tao in a weird way. But it's an order, I guess, a mystical order. An ancient mystical order. But I just want to say, be careful your frequency. Keep your energy high. Oh, another way you can raise your frequency is by listening to binaural beats, meditating. When I first started this journey 8 or 9 years ago, that's how I started. I started listening to binaural beats at least for an hour a day with headphones on. And sometimes I would listen to just like the pure beats, and sometimes I would listen to it with guided meditation in the background. There's quite a few good ones out there. I know a couple of the ones that I used to like, I still do, is Lillian Eden, Michael Seeley, Jason Stevenson, Brian Scott, and there's a couple of new ones that I don't know exactly. Like I'll have to find out the newest ones, and then I'll put the video in with this channel. But anyways, so yeah, I would definitely recommend binaural beats and meditation at least for an hour every single day. And if you say that you don't have an hour just to do nothing, then get up an hour earlier. That's how you do that. Or go to bed an hour later. Like, you always have time for an hour. And meditating doesn't take energy. So, yeah. So you can't use that excuse. Sorry.